Alright guys, Alice is back, and this time, she's not messing around. Forget what you knew. The Queen of Blood is looking scarier than ever, and she's ready to take over your matches. So let's break down her new kit and see what this revamped Alice is all about. Okay, first up, her skills. Her new passive is called Crimson Blood Banquet. Here's the gist. Every time one of her skills hits an enemy, she gets a stack. Once you hit 2 stacks, this Blood Banquet thing activates, and she gets this awesome blood circle around her. Anyone caught inside takes continuous magic damage based on their max HP, and Alice heals off of it. It's awesome for melting tanks. Heads up though, the stack fades if you're just hitting minions or creeps, but the second you hit an enemy hero, bam, they're back to full. Also, one skill cast only gives 1 stack, even if you hit multiple enemies. Sound familiar? Yep, that's because it's basically her old ultimate, but now it's a passive. And the best part, no more mana drain. It's just on. Next, her skill 1, Crimson Gleam. Honestly, not much has changed here. She throws her blood orb, it does damage, and you can press the button again to blink to it. Same old Alice, same old trick. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Now her skill 2, Doom Waltz. This is where things start to change a bit. She unleashes this burst of blood that damages and slows everyone nearby. Plus, it gives her a temporary boost to her HP regen if her passive skill is on. You might notice the Immobilize is gone, but don't panic. They just moved it, which brings us to her new ultimate, Throne of Ruin. And this thing is a game changer. Alice charges up, and while she's charging, she gains CC immunity and receives damage reduction. After the charge, she unleashes this massive blood thorns that damage and, you guessed it, immobilize enemies. It's her big playmaker now. Also, during charging, you can use her skill 1 blink to reposition, which is super useful. So how do you put it all together? The good news is her main combo is still classic Alice, just with a bigger payoff. You're gonna throw your skill 1 orb into the enemy team, immediately pop your ultimate, and right before it goes off, blink in with your skill 1 again. Once you land, hit them with skill 2 to slow anyone trying to run away and get that extra healing. That's your bread and butter right there. So where does this new Alice really shine? First off, her burst AoE damage is better now. The scaling and base damage of her S2 plus ultimate combo is way higher compared before. In a cramped team fight around the Turtle or Lord, she's a total monster. Second, we gotta talk about this again. No more mana issues. You can stay in your lane. You can join more fights. It's a huge quality of life upgrade. And finally, she's got some flexible build paths. You can go full glass cannon mage to one-shot the squishies, or build her as a semi-tank who can still dish out scary damage. But of course, it's not all good news. There are some trade-offs. She's way squishier now. She's all about getting in, bursting someone down, and getting out. Still decent in long drawn-out fights, but not as strong as before. She's also super reliant on her cooldowns. Her first skill has a longer cooldown now, so getting around the map or escaping is a bit tougher. If you miss your skills and don't activate your passive, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. Okay, let's talk builds. For your core items, you absolutely want to start with Clock of Destiny for that sweet scaling power and HP. Then, grab Oracle to make your healing even better, and Brute Force Breastplate to make you a little tougher to kill. After that, your last 2 slots are your flex picks. You can go for stuff like Glowing 1 for more burn damage, Winter Crown for that oh crap button, or even Concentrated Energy for more spell vamp. For emblems and spells, she's still super flexible. If you're taking her in the jungle, which actually works really well, go with the tank emblem. Run Rapture, Seasoned Hunter, and Impure Rage. If you're in the EXP or mid lane, stick with the same tank emblem, but just swap out Seasoned Hunter for Festival of Blood. That'll give you more sustain in lane. As for battle spells, Vengeance is still your best friend. It helps you survive right after you dive in. Alright, a few quick tips to really master the new Alice. Who to pair her with? You want to play with heroes who can group enemies up for you. Think Tigreal, Kufra, Atlas, or even Carmilla. They set them up, you knock them down. Healers like Angela, Florin, or Estes are also amazing. They keep you alive just long enough to get your skills back and escape. And a special shout out to Matilda, who can give you a free dash to get out of trouble. Alice can bully melee heroes, but she really struggles against marksmen who can keep their distance. A good Granger, Carrie, or Leslie will shred you if you're not careful. Also, heroes like Uranus with his crazy regen and Baksha with his built-in anti-heal are direct counters. In the early game, you need to chill heal a bit. You're still pretty squishy, so focus on farming and look for easy ganks. Don't force big fights until you have your ultimate and a couple of items. Mid to late game is where you come online. If your team is ahead, start forcing fights and objectives. Alice loves it when enemies are all clumped together. If you're behind, play it safe. Hide in bushes, look for picks, and only commit to a team fight when you have a clear advantage. Now in team fights, this is the biggest change in mindset you need to have. The new Alice is not a frontline tank anymore. Seriously, don't just dive in first. Let your tank go in and soak up the initial damage. You want to wait for the perfect moment to blink onto their backline. The mages and marksmen. Save your ultimate for when you can catch multiple key targets. And there you have it, the new and improved Alice. She's fiercer, hits harder, and is way less worried about her mana bar. They kept the core feel of her kit, but gave her some new kits to play with. She'll feel easier to play for new players, but in the right hands, she's an absolute menace. So I wanna know what you guys think. Drop a comment and let me know if this rework is a huge win, a total downgrade, or did they get it just right? Let me know.